Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
He's somebody who has made a career of extending and creating plays. I mean, oftentimes, Kate Wright just would sit aghast. How did he do that? How does he make that throw on the run? Now he's got to take the spectacular and just add a whole level of consistency.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he starts us off with a 5-yard pickup. 2nd down coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Staying grounded with Swift. Blast through midfield. Reaches the 30. And he has it almost to the red zone down at the 21-yard line. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
A gain of 40 yards. 1st down, Bears.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
1st down, and they go right back to it. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Going to run again with Swift. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this 3rd down. Williams from the gun. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a 1st down here. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. Manangai finds the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. For the offense, you got to love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do, but to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders, nothing.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Luke McCaffrey now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
He may have been drafted second in 2024, but Daniels was the rookie we couldn't stop talking about last season nor take our eyes off of. He really, Kate, put the capital D in dual threat. 3,500 yards and 25 touchdowns passing, and almost 900 yards and 6 touchdowns on the ground.
It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 28 out of that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Commanders. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, getting it for the first time. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up second and 7.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the gun, it's Daniels. It's Cox. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and short, Daniels. He's running for it. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty Vets Tressway. You are not going to see a better punt than that. He picked the perfect angle, and it flies out of bounds at the 1. No chance at a return. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. And the Bears first down.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Now an inside handoff to Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Williams to throw. They set up the screen here to Swift. Jukes the defender. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Running back sent in motion left. Throw right side hauled in by Komet. And have a small gain up to about the 32. Play made by Deron Payne.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. To the air yet again, Williams. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Escapes a defender. This is going to be downhill. It's about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll step up, and there he goes.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Working from the gun, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
For how well they were moving the ball on this possession, surprising. Surprising to see them get caught up now. And even more surprising, Kate, to see them knock so far backwards with a sack. At this point, well, you got to get back on schedule. Maybe even a manageable 4th down if you don't get the 1st.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Williams will look to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And he can't hurt you with a return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Back out run the Commanders for their 2nd drive of the game. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that 1st. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Washington, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball at the 33 for first down. And they're gonna get up to it and spike it. That's gonna stop the clock. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Daniels. Got his target, that's Lane. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Daniels is going to throw again. Dump off caught by his back. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. And that's going to bring up 4th down. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen and crew, thrilled to be with you from the Orlando studios at EA Sports. And we'll keep this one short and sweet. Just one touchdown on the board so far, 7-0 at the half. Will the offenses pick it back up? To find out, let's rejoin our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the 3rd quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Out comes the offense from Washington to begin the 3rd quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Ball at the 33 for first down. Daniels now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Daniels gonna keep it. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that run puts him right back in the same old situation for 3rd down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. You could tell, just look at them down there, Kate. They thought it was going to work too.
Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Daniels keeps it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Commanders first down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington! The Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
You know, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Connecting with his back here, Swift. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Williams to throw on third. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Chicago.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Off the play fake, Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Chicago first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the fourth. Second down now, 7 to go. One play action, Williams. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end, because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
First down, here's Swift. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. That throw finds Komet. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
And Washington into the dime here, defending pass, 3rd down coming. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6, so that brings up 4th and long. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board. That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Samuel now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Daniels from the pistol. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders down by only 3. 2nd and 3 now. From the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Back to throw. That's complete. Here's Brown. And this is down to the 28 before the defense holds it.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here he is to throw. Catch made underneath by the back. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's another Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I can do yours.
And he's brought down after a short gain. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Setting up to pass. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Commanders 14, Bears 10.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
Washington.
Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. One in behind center with Swift. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. He'll look to throw it. The throw left side finds Birdie. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Odunze's got it, right side. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3 now. Working from the gun, Williams. Oh no, the ball is loose! And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start.
False start. Offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Still 1st down.
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Again, it's Williams. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders make the play that should win them this game.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders.